Happy Monday, everyone. I want to go over this week's announcements and reminders. This is week 13 of the course. So for the discussion board, there is a discussion board, but it's not interactive this week, okay? Although you do have the option of utilizing a video for your initial discussion post. I think it would be great being that, you're at the end of the semester and it may be a little fun to submit a video for your for one of your remaining discussion board postings. So that's totally optional. Let's see here. Also, there's no APA quiz this week. I know that I mentioned that I was going to place APA quiz 9 in this week's folder. I'm going to move that to week 14. So there's no quiz this week, but there will be a quiz in week 14. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Stay tuned for that. Personal editing checklist. So your personal editing checklist will be due on the 18th. Okay, and remember this is a review of your of the APA checklist that you've used with your peers. So take a look at that and see where are there areas where you've had challenges, and then create a list for yourself. Use that for your final paper. Okay, so you will submit that to me on the 18th, but you're going to use that to help you edit your final paper, as a way to check yourself with regard to APA. And by the way, you all have really improved with your use of APA. So I think the combination of quizzes and peer review has been very helpful. So you all are doing great work with regards to APA. And then also your CITI training for cohort 3, and then the IRB application for cohort 2, that's also due on the 18th. So make sure that you get that submitted and turned in. And then lastly, your LR assignment 8. So LR assignment 8, that's going to be you're going to submit that to your peer. So there's no assignment in terms of you submitting that to me. Okay. I know that with LR4, I had you all submit. I know I had you all submit it to your peer, but also submit it to me as an assignment. But this time around, we're not doing it. We're not going to approach it that way. What I'm going to have you all do is submit the LR assignment to your peer on the 14th, and then you will submit your revised assignment and then you will submit your paper based on your peer feedback. Okay, so you will submit the LR assignment 8 to your peer by tomorrow, the 14th. Okay, and then you and your peer will have a week to provide feedback to one another. Okay, and you provide that feedback by the 20th. Okay, which is next week. And then from there, you will use that information to submit the final paper, which is due on the 2nd of December. Okay. And so the feedback that you'll submit to your peer will be on the 20th. That also will not be an assignment. Okay. So this is completely on the honor code that you all have between now and the 20th to edit each other's work and to provide feedback. And that's all with regards to the final paper. Okay. So again, by the 14th, you'll submit a draft of your LR assignment 8 to your peer. And then by the 20th, you will provide feedback to your peer. And then from there, you'll submit your final assignment on December the 2nd. Also, be sure to use your personal editing checklist that you would have compiled and submitted to me on the 18th to help edit your final paper by December the 2nd. Okay. There are no readings this week. Work on your papers, edit each other's work. And then there is a prep activity there with regards to saturation of themes and research for your literature review, just to make sure that you've resaturation, that you've basically reviewed all the literature that pertains to your topic. Okay. Also, Dr. Onwig Boozy is going to be with us on the 18th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And so he will be speaking to you all, doing a talk. He'll do a talk as well as a workshop. The talk topic is going to be the impact of research philosophy on the outcomes of research. Okay. And the workshop is going to be a mixed methods research workshop. So that will be between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Lunch will be served thereafter. We're working on the room. At the moment, I know that Dr. White was working to secure the room. And so once we have that information, I'll be sure to post that online. And then we're looking to also we're also looking to see if we can live stream the talk as well. For those of you that may not be able to physically make it, we're looking into that. It hasn't been finalized yet, but we're looking at whether or not we can do that. There also may be an extra credit assignment tied to it. I'm thinking about creating an extra credit assignment, basically writing a reflection about the talk. Okay, but that will also be posted online if I choose to do that. So stay tuned as well. All right, a lot of information. We're nearing the end. You all have been really great and been patient with me in terms of grading for this semester. So I'm getting there, working on it. And so just let me know if you have any questions at all. You know how to contact me. I hope you have a great week.